Guys, before I dive right in, man, just to hope everyone is doing all right. No, continue to do it. Like, share, and subscribe. Today's pretty much back day, guys. Back, and more back. Pretty much gonna be a mountain bike guide. With all said and done, let's get it on. Kick start our movement with some close grip. You know, it's always like close grip reverse or wide grip reverse. You know, we're switching it up. There's a little slight changes. We'll be all right. Woo! What happened today, Minnie? It is like a freestyle back session. Maybe mess around with some rock pull. This is like an awkward deadlift to get that overall thickness on my lats. And after which, that's pretty much going to be about two. Execute some seated close grip or maybe wide. Give and take. All depends on the mood that I'm in. By the time I reach over to that machine, I'm not going to go too crazy on the thing that I'm losing control. Because, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So I have to focus and I have to dial in that mind-muscle connection. That's all that matters. 3 to 4 back movement, I think, is a pretty ideal for my back session. Because as you know, I train each body part twice. So I try my best to go to the extreme more than enough for it to get the job done. And for my next back session, maybe 2 rowing movements and go back to the basic push-ups, which I'm struggling with at the moment, but hey, we ain't worried about it. I'm letting good girls down bad. Man, this strap is hanging on for the dear life. Hey! Alright. What's up, Ted? Come down, contract, and squeeze. That's what we're working with. Oh. Japanese ceremonial tea. It's always good on a hot or cold day. So far, my weight is fluctuating, which for this bulking phase, I don't want to get too big. I need some more mass. I need my muscle to look a lot more dense or whatever. I'm not trying to gain 10 pounds in a month or none of that. Because guess what? When it's cardio time, I should be cruising. 4 months out of bulking, 4 months out of cutting. I should be cruising going into my show. That's the plan. That's the game plan. One first move that could be my last. Hey. Mm. Mm. Ah. You know, like certain exercise, it's like, all right, I'm only be doing like 3 sets. You know, you feel a set doesn't count because you know you're stretching them fibers, activate, and then so smooth, and the feeling that you're getting from whatever exercise you're doing. That 3 sets probably turn into 4 or 5 or 5 sets. It is what it is. I look at it as gains. One more set though, that's something I know for sure. I'm not gonna be too greedy on this thing and I have to be watching the time because I'm working a bit. So I have to pace myself and pace it correctly. You know the main reason I like about this location. I don't have to be worrying about getting no copyright in my video. I mean, the love that people show when I'm around, and it's priceless. Mom gets stuck in the room. It's like, hey Jay, do you want me to turn the music down? Man, it's like it touched my heart. Ready again? Let's do this. Hey. Wow. Hey, I'm more than satisfied. Let's move on to something else. I guess this is where we end up. So far, close skip. More like to activate any form of roll movement. Don't activate like that for that overall thickness as well. So that's all I always try my best to implement maybe 1 or 2 roll movements whenever I'm training because it's like the pump and I know what's going to be the end result. Second to none. That was pretty solid. 3 sets. think we'll be alright. Because the close grip was 4, 3. So maybe the next, maybe another 3 or 4, give and take. We'll see how it goes. Whew. What's the answer? Oh, oh, oh. Whew. I get into bed around close to 9. And I was up by 11:26 to be exact. Am I tired? I have no idea. It's just a feeling that will come and goes. And so don't put too much thinking into the situation, then you'll be alright. There's gonna come a time though. Well, for me it is. Then my body's gonna start shutting down. My speech is going to go, and I was like, alright, time for you to like actually take a nap. But until then, let's get it on. Up. And we're training. I ain't doing no CrossFit or nothing like that. Some people will put myself into a bodybuilding category, which I'm not. I just enjoy coming to the gym, but for growth, you have to pre-exhaust whatever muscle you're training. And that's what I think works best for me. I activate, I dial in. Sometimes I make my ego get the best of me, and I nuts that thing up. And a little here, jerking here and there, which is like 60% growth, 40% nonsense. But it is what it is though. I think once you stay consistent in whatever you're doing, good, bad, the ugly, you'll be alright. You have to see some form of growth. Not much different as you can see, like when you just started kindergarten or whatever. Don't even know the count from 1 to 10. And by going to class and keep on doing the same thing, making mistakes, then voila, here you start doing friction and algebra, the most meaningless mathematical thing. So I think that even exam, which I think like a lot of stuff just doesn't make any sense, it's just all meaningless. When you multiply, that means you should add. But in the mathematical form of spectrum of how they do stuff, multiply means add. It's not like that's what in the dictionary, that's what. But if you multiply 1 by 1, they say the answer is 1. That doesn't make any sense. How can that make sense? I try my best not to put too much thinking into certain stuff, and I just like, alright, let's go with the flow. It is what it is. It's not much different from someone naming the street. I'm gonna call the street John Street, and it go down in history book. Someone come up with a mathematical, someone come up with letters, numbers, and words, so everyone can like program and being on the level. Yeah, I think I classify myself as a number and spectrum. I think I classify. Suppose there wasn't no numbers and letters. Suppose there wasn't no colors. Then what the world would be like? And it's so messed up because like everybody is just like, some people tend to preach hate. That's the point. Where are you in your doing? It's a really harsh world we're living in. If you really sit and think about it, and if you really sit and think about it as well, like a lot of stuff just doesn't make any sense. We're not much different from when we were a kid. Some people grow up in wealth, some don't. I only can speak for myself. I wanted something, and every time I just hear no, 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 no. That's the only thing I heard. So I start work, start buying myself stuff, right? And I see something, I crave for it, and I work extremely hard, and I bought it. And then a few months down the line, it's just like the same thing that you work extremely hard for, you bought it, just like it just have no sentimental value or whatever. I mean, there is value, but up to a certain extent. Not much different for us in the grown spectrum. Now we're all grown. Same thing. Go to school, get education, go to college, get education or whatever, get a good job. But it's just like a lot of stuff is just like you have to take the time out to look around because time is the essence. And if we really sit and think about it, time is what we don't have. We crave as mankind, want to be seen or want to be on a certain level, or we need to accomplish this, we need to accomplish that. And if you really sit and think about it, you don't. If you need a roof over your head, once most of the bills are paid, then you're good. This is just a feeling. I mean, if you make a few steps back and have a true purpose of the main reason why you're doing something, if you're doing it for yourself, then that's good. I mean, a lot of people, like for me, that is, I want to experience like certain lifestyle because I didn't grow up with it, so I work extremely hard. I make sure that my family have food on the table and I have food on my table. That's what actually motivate me to keep going. But from time to time, I was like, what's the point? I do have to keep back, relax, and do a soul search. So it's best for you to do a soul search from time to time. So regardless, whatever you're doing, just be grateful for what you have and what is yet to come. Don't be a wimp. I think man in general, we have to go through some form of starvation and suffering. Man is made to suffer. That's the way I look at stuff. And it's all about elevation. Just keep on doing your thing, champ, because you got this. Whatever you work extremely hard for, it's going to unfold in its rightful time. You have no reason to appreciate. Nothing but love. That's all that matters. That's all whatever matters. Don't be too soft either, because if you be too soft, people tend to want to take advantage of the situation. Live a yin and yang lifestyle. Balance. A little bit of good and a little bit of bad. That's a wrap. Rock pull. Put it over thickness. On your lats. And your little baby lats. Hey now, you're a rock star. That's all I ever know. Which is like, this part of the exercise equivalent to an alpha deadlift. Your mind definitely can play tricks on you. So my plan is to engage those lats. Ain't gonna go too crazy. That's more than enough weight to get the job done. Hey. What about doing it my 3 hour beauty sleep? I'm faded. I'm fading to darkness. The other day I was messing around with some deadlift, and it seems as if my life will never be the same. It's like I'm still traumatized. I haven't deadlifted in years. I maybe some good months. I maybe it's years. I just never like the type of exercise I enjoy doing because, man, deadlift is like squat. You know, the weight is going up and it's like certain reps. The brain seems as if it's frying. The body want to leave your soul. There's something going on when the weight is going up. So, for you to, well, for me that is, because that's not a good feeling. Once in a blue moon, I'll have executed such movement. Aye. We just use the normal grip, shoulder width. Hey. Why you playing tricks on me? If I can increase with them 4 plate and squeeze out a good solid 8 to 10 reps, I'll be more than grateful. Hey. Boy. This is time to increase again. Cardio, 35 minutes. I ain't gonna get a chance to do no cardio tonight. Beats about it, I won't be working all night, so probably couldn't compute it when I come home from work. Well, depends on the time. So past 12. Tomorrow is my rest day. I'll squeeze in a 45 minutes instead of 35. I don't want my tummy to get out of control. And don't want my body percentage to be too high either. So I'm definitely watching the mirror. Paying close attention to the mirror this time around. Hey, so sister, on the radio, the way you move ain't fair enough. I don't want no mismatches. Need the next 45. My lightning. Ah. Ay, Hey, so sister. Well, you better wake up. You see the straps? I need to frame them. Or they need to be in the history book. So against the arm so fair. Ay, oh, guys. Hey! One more set? Why not? Spending too much time and energy. Stack so much weight on. I don't like to get one set from this. Spizo 2. Until a whole nother time. Behind the scene. What I've done so far behind the scene. Calf raise. And some Facebook for my weird adults. And that's all. The one more set right here. And execute one more roll movement. Seated. Pretty much gonna be my go-to. And then we can call it for back. 4 solid back movement. I'll say. Should be very effective, of course. Once you carry those such particular movements in a correct manner. So yeah. Everybody. Are you ready? Is it ready? Whole squad ready? Bye. Hey. Okay. Okay. That's the end of 2 more minutes. Hey. All right. Oh. I think I'm seeing pretty winters. Oh. I'm more than satisfied. I'm not going to be too greedy on this thing. I'm 200 and almost 50 pounds now. I don't think that gentleman can actually even lift me up. I need help. So gotta be on the safe side. Well, that's a wrap, guys. That's a wrap for rock pull. Pretty straightforward, but very effective movement once you're carrying out in the correct manner, of course. You'll be alright. You have to be alright. Hey. For exercise and for exercise only for back. Normally, I finish up with some cables, but the time is the essence. Probably can put that on my tab on my next back session. Wide grip reverse. For that lower mid back. I'm not gonna go too crazy on this thing, though. The fact that my last lift was extremely heavy. Just more than enough weight to engage that muscle. Focus on the time and the tension. I'm not really even counting enough. If I can surpass 6, I'll take it. 1 month and 15 days to be exact in my bulking phase. Give and take. So 15 days. I know I wrote it down this morning. Another 15, 2 months. I'm gonna give you guys another update. What's actually going on? I'm watching the scale, but up to a certain extent. I'm paying close attention to the mirror though. It's like I said, I don't want my tummy to get out of control. That's not an option. My meals is fluctuating based on my job. Sometimes I get 6 meals, sometimes I get 5, sometimes I get 7. It all depends. I ain't worried about that though. Regardless, I'm getting 6, 5, 4, or whatever. The weight, I like the weight that I'm at right now. So I'll take it. I mean, I'm fat and chubby, but up to a certain extent. More mid back. Woo. Sweet, smooth sailing. 1 more set, and we're going to call it for back. With little or no thinking, we'll have to call it for back. 3 bicep movements after which, maybe mess around with the machine, some singles, concentration curl, and after which, some seated preacher curl, And I don't know what else. I'm gonna find some form of excuse to leave this place. For sure, whatever moon energy is kicking in, just pace yourself and do a little bit each day. It's not all the time. Whenever you come into the gym, you want to mess around with 405 for bench and stuff like that. Some days you're gonna have to humble with a little 2 plate here and there, or 3 plate. And nothing is wrong with that. Be grateful for each lift, regardless of you think it's good or bad. Be grateful at all points in times. Accept the lows, the highs, and also the mid that comes with this journey. Oh, thanks, man, from the top. Hey. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. And there you have it, guys, with another amazing back workout with quite a bit of complaining. My energy level wasn't on point. Maybe because of lack of sleep. Maybe because I didn't consume enough carbs. But whatever it is, I ain't worried about it. I'm more than grateful that I get the energy and also get a chance to come into the gym to execute a few primary back movements while complaining. It is what it is, I'll take it. But until then, guys, you guys stay tuned, stay cool and be blessed, you know. It's truly a blessing. I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting, including the hate that comes along with this amazing journey. Still appreciate it. Man, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys. I'll definitely catch you guys in a bit. Love. That's a wrap.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.